Good morning. It is Friday, June 26, 2020. We welcome everyone joining us this morning on Up to the Minute. We appreciate you being here. And what would Friday and Up to the Minute be without my friend, the man, the legend, the one and only Frank Cooper? Good morning, Frank.
Lady Brittany, you honor me too well. Thank you so much. Just so you guys know, please follow us on all social media platforms: Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's go to the show, y'all.
Thanks, Frank. We'll come talk to you in a little bit because I know you're off site right now. But I want to introduce today's guests. We have two very interesting and different guests. First, we're going to introduce Sheneisha Weir, who is the recreational sports specialist. Sheneisha, good morning.
Good morning, Brittany. How's it going?
It's going. Hey, love the shirt.
Thank you.
Our other guest is from the HCC Logistics Center of Excellence. He is an instructor, business management, and global supply chain logistics instructor, as I said, James Battieste. Good morning, Mr. Battieste.
Top of the day to all.
Good morning, sir. We'll come talk to you in just a second, but first, Sheneisha, I want to talk with you first about rec sports. That's something that you guys have been doing a heck of a lot during this pandemic, creating things virtually. So talk to us about the different activities you all have going on.
Right. So when the pandemic first started, we basically did our best to take some of our on-campus activities and convert them to virtual. And so this past summer, we just recently started our virtual fitness classes, where our bootcamp instructor, Dwayne Frazier, he basically does a virtual 30-minute class, and everyone's pretty much able to join. You join it through Zoom. And then another thing that we just recently started, unfortunately it just passed, it was our sports trivia night. It was just past Monday. But don't worry, you're going to be able to do it again this July. But that was a lot of fun. I came in second, unfortunately. Christian Andrews, our other specialist, he wound up beating me by just a little bit. You know, I'm still the queen when it comes to sports. But
I think we need to get our friends in communications to participate next time, Frank and Justin. I mean, between the two of them, they know so much about sports. It's incredible.
I'm so about that life.
Okay. So next time, you guys got to come on. It'll be a communications versus rec sports. How about that?
Hey.
The students can be the ones like monitoring us instead. What else do we have going on? We actually have esports. So we've done a lot of tournaments. We just recently finished our Rocket League tournament and our Smash Super Mario Brothers tournament. Next up, we have an NBA 2K20 tournament. It is to celebrate the return of the NBA season, which will take place at the end of July. And then we'll also do a Madden 20 tournament just to celebrate, hopefully, the return of football in August. And the last thing that we have coming up is this Saturday starts our virtual walk run, where students and staff are able to compete. And basically all you do is you either walk 5K, which is basically 3 miles, or an 8K, which is pretty much 5 miles. You can pick either or, and you basically submit your best time to Roy Byers, and the top 3 people actually receive a prize, male and female. And faculty and staff are welcome to join. You won't win anything, but bragging rights are always a good thing. So.
I agree with that. And I'm glad you mentioned that faculty and staff are invited to participate, because I wanted to know if we could as well. I used to run cross country for a little bit in high school and then messed up my knee. So walking and running are not my friends in general.
No.
But it's important, especially during this pandemic, to get up, move around, do something to keep our bodies and minds active, as opposed to just, doing what we're doing is being in meetings and working at our desk all the time. So I really appreciate what rec sports and HCC athletics are doing to get everyone involved. And you guys have a pretty good social media following.
Yes, we actually have 2 social media pages. We have a Facebook page and we have an Instagram page. And you guys can follow us at HCCS Athletics. We do a lot of stuff over there. We recently did a bracket challenge, which we pretty much asked all of our Eagles to tell us who they thought the GOAT of Houston athletes were. And of course, they picked James Harden. There was a little debate between the rec specialists because James Harden wound up beating Hakeem Olajuwon. And for those of you who do not know, Hakeem brought the first NBA championship to Houston. I know, Frank, I know. We were like,
how young is your student body? Like 15? Like, how did I not know Hakeem Olajuwon? What the heck? What is that about?
I mean, hey, he's more relevant right now.
Oh man.
He's more relevant right now, but it was a great turnout. We really enjoyed it. The students really enjoyed it. So that's some of the stuff that we do. And then it's a great way to, if you forget about any of our upcoming events, we post them every week. So you can always go on there and check out what we have going on the weeks coming up.
I'm hurting that the dream is not known amongst this generation. It hurts me so bad. So bad.
He made it to the finals. He did make it to the finals. He just, threes are better than twos apparently.
Well, where did Clyde the Glide fall under?
Ooh, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he lost in the Sweet 16.
Ooh.
I think he lost in the Sweet 16.
Houston, University.
I think he lost in Sweet 16. I think he did.
A sidebar.
Come talk to the student body.
But you want to know something fun? First round, it was J.J. Watt against James Harden. J.J. lost in the first round. Have you heard about that's something? So yeah.
So quick sidebar. Yes, Clyde the Glide did go to U of H. I actually had an elementary PE instructor who went to school with Clyde. And then I actually got to meet Clyde a few years ago at a cousin's birthday party because they're huge Rocket fans. And then I also got to meet Dikembe Mutombo. And even though I'm in heels, I still barely came up to his waist. I mean, but
yeah, he's tall.
They're both some of the nicest individuals you would ever meet, especially Dikembe, because he just made you feel like you're the most important person in the world. So really awesome athletes that we've got here in the city. I'm a little, again, disappointed about the dream. That's just unnecessary.
Hey, we're on the same page. We're here.
So Nisha, tell us one more time where can everyone follow you all on social media and check out what's going on with rec sports and HCC athletics? Sure,
no problem. So make sure you guys once again follow us on Instagram and Facebook at HCCS Athletics, HCCS Athletics. Feel free to direct message us if you have any questions about club sports, rec sports, any of our activities. We definitely respond very quickly. And if you need any help about any of the events that are going on right now, feel free to email us at sports@hccs.edu.
That easy and that simple. We hope you guys that are watching participate in any one of these events that are being hosted by HCC Rec Sports. Nisha, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thank you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Bye. Thank you so much. All right, Frank, we are going to head over to our other guest, James Battieste, who is from the Logistics Center of Excellence. James, let's get you unmuted on your side too, even though I'm trying to do it and it's not working. I apologize for that. Technical difficulties, everyone. When you need tech the most, doesn't want to participate. There we go.
How about now? Okay.
We are good. We read you loud and clear, James. James, good morning. How are you again?
Good morning again. Fantastic. Good to be with you guys. Share some information.
We're certainly glad to have you here. James, we've been talking about logistics being part of the 5 all-important segments of the new JobsNowHouston.org initiative that we've been sharing about these last few weeks. We're definitely looking forward to hearing from a subject matter expert about logistics. So briefly, can you tell us what the HCC Logistics Center of Excellence actually is?
Yes, first of all, it's important from several vantage points. First of all, HCC's Logistics Center of Excellence is primarily a logistics and global supply chain management curriculum that provides students with the knowledge and ability to apply individual technical skills to pursue a career in areas such as exporting and importing, material handling, warehouse and distribution center management, procurement, and traffic management. Okay. There are approximately just to add to that, why is that so important in today's marketplace? There are over 3,000 storage and distribution management employed in the Houston area. This number is expected to increase by 6% over the next 4 years. Currently, the estimated annual job openings are about 140 per year. With that, the median wages for a global supply chain career specialist is at $45 an hour or $97,000 annually. This gives the student the opportunity to earn a livable wage immediately after completing their degree program.
So James, with the different associate degrees that we offer for logistics, we know there's several of them as well as several certificate levels, but overall, can you briefly describe what the curriculum is like for students who are in our logistics program?
Okay, primarily they have the opportunity to achieve one or two associate art degree degrees, one in maritime and also one in basically global supply chain. In addition to that, we have 3 certifications, level 1 certificates that we issue in addition to the 2 degree programs. So a student may enter basically just for these certificates to help their employability, improvement in their jobs. Primarily, the options that we provide them give them an array of options depending on their career status, what they're pursuing, the whole bit. So our program is very adaptable in today's marketplace. And I'll go into that later also with a little more detail.
Dr. Battieste, with a lot of the programs that's in logistics and global supply chain, with the COVID situation going on, I know a lot of these programs are hands-on. How have you guys adjusted to conveying the curriculum to the students with not having extra students in the classroom?
Well, primarily, that has really not, the way we have designed our courses, first of all, we have part of it, we have simulations that is integrated throughout all of our 14 courses that we teach. In addition to that, we have the technology and computer facet, which is the SAP HANA 4 program, which 90% of the global industry utilize that operating system. So we expose the students to that day one. So we have both simulation, which gives them the actual real-time experience. Then we also expose them to the administrative and management component through integrating it within our 14 courses also.
So in terms of the certifications that we have through the logistics COE, are they industry recognized certifications?
Yes, we are affiliated with the Manufacturing Skills Standard Council. We issue 2 of their certificates. One is the MSSC Certified Logistics Assistant Certificate. It is a foundational knowledge of global supply chain, material handling. The second certificate is the Certified Mid-Level Technical CLT certification. It ensures comprehensive competencies in supply chain management, operations, management, order processing. So they get a broad experience that is industry recognized, and they're tested based on our curriculum as is appropriate to those departments. So we were the initial developers of the MSSC certifications back in 2012. So we've been an integrated part of that since then.
Wow, that's incredible. It's good to know that the students who go into your program will come out with an industry recognized certification, and that helps them incredibly just to put their foot into the door into the workforce.
Absolutely.
Yes. Kind of on that topic of entering the workforce, how does the logistics COE work with industry stakeholders and businesses regarding internships and other opportunities? Because let's face it, our students learn best hands-on, especially during internships.
Well, basically, we have three initiatives that we are developing working with our stakeholders, both business and community. One is the 60/30 Texas Apprentice Internship Program. This internship provides the students with the ability to be employed with businesses in internships, mentoring, and other programs so that they may become familiar with the business operation. The second program is the Department of Labor Apprenticeship Program. Now, the uniqueness of that program is that that internship provides the opportunity for industry to mentor, intern, and guide and inform students within the work environment that they're employed in or future employment would be. The third program initiative that we have developed is the Texas Workforce on the Job Training Program. Now, the uniqueness of this program is that when students are hired, the program through the Texas Workforce will compensate the employee for the first 400 hours of their employment there with their salaries. So this incentivizes the community and business interests to embrace and employ our students upon their completing either the certificate or their degree program.
James, I want to just let you know real quick, we have a fan of yours who's watching this show right now, Miss Jan Taylor, who says Professor B has been an enormous positive impact in my academic and internship logistics path. She said she successfully completed her internship in Katy, Texas.
Yes. Okay. Well, my God, we've been so successful the last couple of years with this program, and the industry stakeholders have really begun to embrace it more enthusiastic now because we have not just one, but we have three initiatives that we are developing.
It sounds like it's a fantastic opportunity. James, before we sign off with you, where can students go to learn more about the logistics program here at HCC?
Well, at any of our campuses, particularly the Southeast campus on Rustic is our main office. I'm located at the Stafford campus also. My email is James.Battieste, jamesbattieste.hcc.edu, and they can reach me by phone or by email if they're interested in our program or have questions or answers that they would like to have addressed.
Absolutely. And on that note too, everyone, if you're interested in checking out what the degree plans that the Logistics Center of Excellence offers, you can head over to hccs.edu/logistics. James Battieste of the Logistics Center of Excellence, thank you so much for joining us this Friday morning.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Take care, everyone.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
You too.
Frank, my friend, you are looking sharp in that blue shirt, sir.
Thank you. I oftentimes get dressed for my shoulder therapy sessions for rehab. So this is like my ritual every Monday and Friday.
You know, even though we've got personal stuff going on in our lives, you know, you pull through and do the work stuff as well. So shout out to you, sir.
Can't miss it. Can't miss this. I will never miss it for the world.
Well, Frank, we've been talking a little bit this week about scholarships here at HCC, and I don't know if our students actually know about our HCC Foundation.
Yeah, so the scholarship deadline is approaching. So for students, if you're looking for tuition assistance, HCC Foundation scholarship application for the 2021 school academic year is still open, but applications for them are closing on August 31st of this year. August 31st is the deadline, guys. So go to hccsfoundation.org/scholarships to learn more and to apply.
And as a former scholarship recipient, I can't tell you enough how much the foundation made a difference in my college career. If it wasn't for the amazing donors who contribute to the foundation, it would be very difficult for people like me and thousands of others who apply to go to college, because it was either this, going to college, or going into the military. And I really am very grateful for the foundation. Frank, virtual information sessions are already underway all the way through August. It's happening weekly through our enrollment services, who are offering help with admissions applications and much, much more.
Yes, we're offering admissions applications, testing, new student orientation, financial aid, choosing a program, a major, and more. So register today at hccs.edu/information sessions.
And we talked a little bit, well, more than a little bit, about logistics with James Battieste here. And we mentioned about the JobsNowHouston.org initiative.
Yeah, so HCC has launched a program to retrain and retool Houston's workforce to fill 200,000 jobs of the 1.5 million Houston jobs that were lost this past pandemic year. Jobs in the healthcare circuit, logistics, manufacturing, IT, construction, and many, many more. So go to JobsNowHouston.org to look at those different genres of work and to get information to start applying for jobs.
Now, let's put a little disclaimer out there, Frank, because we've gotten a lot of questions on social media about job placement. Now, while this is called JobsNowHouston.org, we want to clarify that this is not jobs for HCC. Rather, we are providing fast track training for you to get your foot into any one of these areas that Frank just mentioned: healthcare, logistics, manufacturing, IT, construction, and more. So if you're interested in being trained in any one of these areas, head over to JobsNowHouston.org for more information. Frank, we've got summer and fall registration underway. Where can students go to sign up?
Yeah, so if you go to hccs.edu/now, you can go there to respond to start filling out the registration for the fall. We have plenty of online classes, just so you know. The few classes that will be in person, such as labs, there'll be social distancing, half capacity, if not less. So we're going to practice social distancing for the fall semester, and we're going to really rely on the online circuit to get our classes on the way for the fall circuit.
Absolutely. So registering early is key. And now we have had some questions about how come times are not provided, or locations are not provided, or how come my instructor's name is not provided. At this time, HCC is still working on best accommodations for everyone. This includes our faculty and staff. So do not fret about the instructor, the time, and the location, because while we are encouraging everyone to register early, those little details are also being sorted out at the administration level. But once again, be sure to head over to hccs.edu/now to register for fall. Frank, it's the weekend. I'm excited because it's the weekend.
Yes, man. I wish the sun was out so I can go outside and like just lay out, man, kind of relax. But I'll just binge watch TV instead, so it's all good.
There's nothing wrong with binge watching TV. What's your show that you're binge watching right now?
I started Killing Eve season 3 yesterday, so I'm pretty sure I'll be done by that by Sunday. And I want to finish the last season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. So those are my goals for the weekend. What about you?
You know what? As nerdy as this is going to sound, I have been channeling my inner 90s child and rewatching Sailor Moon.
Is that anime?
It's anime. It's the one and only anime I like.
Nice.
Well, next week, Frank, we're going to have a special series about safe and healthy holidays from the HCC COEs. We're also going to be off next Friday, July 3rd, in observance of Independence Day, since it falls on a Saturday this year. So that includes no Up to the Minute next Friday. But also each day next week, before we leave for the long weekend, we will feature special guests from our centers of excellence, offering tips for celebrations in the time of COVID. So our friends from the automotive department, the culinary school, and others will share their secrets. However, the most important thing at this time is for all of us to remember to wear your mask and observe all CDC guidelines, social distancing, and safety measures. So as everyone heads into the weekend, be sure to follow up on all these CDC guidelines, as well as local guidelines from our city officials. Be sure to stay safe. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and head over to YouTube to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be the first to find out the latest from HCC. And we will see you next week on Monday at 10 a.m. for Up to the Minute. Have a great weekend.